Welcome back to NTV at 1. Now, in regards to this morning, a number of things have been going on, and one of them being that the Ministry of Education and Sports did release the UBTEB results of the Uganda Community of Polytech Certificate and Advanced Craft of November and December 2018 examination series. Now, the examinations were conducted successfully from 492 examination centers throughout the country in December last year. In studio to elaborate more about this process and the final outcome is the UBTEB Executive Secretary himself, Onesmus Oyesije. Now, good afternoon, Mr. Oyesije.
Good afternoon, Rita.
Before I go ahead, please excuse my manners. You're most welcome to NTV at 1.
Thank you, Rita.
One of the things that I do know from this afternoon actually is that there were 5,900 candidates in total.
Yes,
How
please.
was the performance there?
Thank you, Rita, and good afternoon, our viewers. Thank you for hosting us. The performance was generally good. Out of those, that number you have mentioned, 80%, 80.4% of the candidates successfully completed their course, and in our side that they are ready for work or they are ready for further studies to join the national certificate, which is done by those who have finished senior 4. Okay,
from what you're saying, it's really a great performance right there.
Yes, please.
But I do know that also still, out of the 5,900, there were only 1,000 girls or ladies, the female bit of things. So in regards to that, what deliberate efforts are being made to actually ensure that we have more women coming into this technical training?
But before I go that one, let me explain that the results we have released today are for students who join community polytechnics after primary 7. Okay. The public should know that one. Then we have also another results for advanced craft programs. Those ones who we are phasing out that level of education. Originally they would finish senior 4, do 2 years, then another year called advanced. So we are phasing it out so that when students finish senior 4, they go for 2 years and straight away go to diploma. So regarding to your question, the female, while they look few, they are increasing in numbers, because reaching almost 1,000 is great for us. These are areas where female students used not to go, but we are seeing the number increasing every year, and we hope that as more awareness is carried out, as more people get more information about that there is employment also for female candidates this side, we expect this number to grow. But it is growing every day. Like today we released the almost 1,000, but in one category there were 791 females, and another category there were 321 females. Okay. So it's a great stride we have moved.
Okay, away from that and talking about malpractice, now I do know that what quality assurance has been put in regards to making sure that malpractice is not seen in these examinations?
The good news is that most of the examination is a bit of a subsector. Well, even if because they are practical oriented, you don't experience much of these malpractice cases. You must have done something in the workshop for you to answer the questions. So we follow very much the competence-based education and training model, that we observe people when they are doing these exams. Sometimes we put in the practical element, so we don't experience, and indeed in these exams we do not experience any malpractice, we don't experience any leakage. There's no hunt for exams here. Okay. You have to have been in the workshop for you to answer some of these questions.
That seems like a good place to be at this point in time in regards to a number of examinations having and being centered around malpractice. But away from that, what happens next to a candidate that has sat these examinations, they have passed, and they are required to the next level? What goes on in the next level?
Thank you, Rita. First of all, we want to inform the public that our children should be given opportunities sometimes to pursue their passion. If a child tells you he wants to join the TVET, Technical Vocational Education Training, let this child do that one. So after P7, you expect this child to take 3 years. After those 3 years, it is, in our education terms, it is equivalent to senior 4. After those, then he joins those. Now that those that are going to be from senior 4, they will join together and do the national certificate.
If they choose to want to do the certificate.
If they choose, but usually they go. There is progress. Then after that, after those 2 years, after senior 4, they do 2 years. then they get the national certificate. After the national certificate, we usually insist that they first do some 1 year practice, but it's not a law, but it's a good practice that they get more of the skills, they go and do a diploma. So a child, once you identify that a child wants to be an engineer at early age, instead of going through all those programs, he would take this route, and at the same time, after diploma, he will go for Bachelor of Engineering at the university. Okay. And the good news is that when they go to the university, they don't begin from first year when they have diplomas. They begin from the second year. Okay. And they proceed and become what they want to be.
It seems like the future is bright on that end of things. So thank you so much, Mr. Onesmus Oyesije, for joining us on NTV at 1. He is the executive